Welcome, my people. Welcome back to my session. My name is Abdul Ghani Abdullah Aziz. Now, let's just move straight to the point for today on our Excel ribbon. So, when I say Excel ribbon, what do I mean by Excel ribbon? So, these are the tabs on top of your Excel interface that helps you to navigate and locate commands while using your Excel. So basically, there are 9 tabs on your Excel report. 9 tabs, yes, which is the file, the home, insert, page layouts, formula, data, review, view, and help. So these are the 9 basic ribbon on your Excel. So what do each of them, what do they do for you? What can you do on each of them? So the first one, which is a file. So this provides you a backstage view of all the important documents, commands that are related to Excel. So you might decide that you want to open a new file, you want to open an existing file. So that's for the file. And on the Home tab, so this Home tab is mostly the essential parts of the ribbon and tabs that you have in Excel because that's where you have the most frequently used command, where you do your formatting, where you have your fonts, where you have your numbers. So, and note that your ribbon displays and it might be organized based on the size of your screen. So if your screen is larger than this, it might not be displaying like this. However, these are the basic ribbons that you will see on your Excel. That's for the home. And on the home tab, you will see that some of them have been grouped. That's for the fonts, the alignment, number, styles, down to sensitivity. Now we have the insert tab. On this insert tab, this is where the user you can add various charts, you can add various items to your spreadsheet. You can even include pivot table in your spreadsheet. So this is for the insert tab. You can insert charts. You might decide that you want to add a comment. You want to insert symbols. That's for the insert tab. And now on the page layout, so this allows you to customize the layout of your spreadsheet. So when I say customize, it means you want the margin, do you want it to be narrow, do you want it to be normal, the orientation, portrait and landscape, the size, do you want it to be an A4, do you want to be a letter. So that's for the page layout. You can view your grid lines. If you want to print your spreadsheet, that's for the page layout. And for the formulas also. So this is where you have all the essential formulas that you use in Excel. If you want to use the AutoSum formulas, the logical formulas, where you have the and, or, the if errors, where you have the lookup reference. You might decide that you're looking for a data from another data. You don't want to do it manually. There are formulas, there are functions that you can quickly input on Excel and it will make it easy for you. That's for the formula. And for data also, so the data allows you to manage your data. You can import your data from an existing file. You can even import data from web. So because you are using Excel does not mean you will have to manually input your data. No, your data might have been stored in a database. You might decide that you want to get your file from a PDF. You can get it from a folder, even from CSV. You might decide that you want it to get from Azure SQL database. You can even get data from online service, the likes of Microsoft Exchange Online. You can get it from other sources also. You can get it from Table. That's for data. It would allow you to manage your data in your current spreadsheets. That's what you'll be able to do on data. And on the review. So this gives the user, it gives you the opportunity to add some specific notes in case you are dealing with many data and you're like, oh, you have remembered something, you don't want to forget this. You can just add a quick note, you can add a short comment. It's even give you access to protect your sheets. You can protect your workbook. Let's say you're sending out the workbook to different party, and on a particular sheet you don't want them to input anything, you don't want them to distort some of the things you have inputted. You might decide that you want to protect the worksheets. That's for the review. And for the view also, on the view you have different windows that you can do. You might decide that you want to freeze your pane, you want to carry out a page break on your Excel. That's for the view also. And on the help, so nobody's an island of knowledge, nobody's an island. You might decide, okay, I need some help. You might just go to this icon, you click on help, you put in your question, it gives you access to Microsoft that okay, you need them to give you support on this. You might also want to give them feedback and you have a suggestion to feature in a community. You can also do that. So that's all about Ribbon. So we will now dive in to Excel. Thank you.